It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see James Cook. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Lions and the Rams on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. Look wide. Gets this one complete. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, leading them out. The veteran quarterback, 1st-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So Give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Josh Allen on the bootleg. To the left side to Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the gun, it's Allen. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Rams. Butker's extra point is good, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, Watson. The connection made to Ayuk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Watson now on 1st down. There he goes again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Rams offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. Had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he's not able to get away. He just managed to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down. Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On the carry, it's Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Watson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On the give, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Allen on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a called to the punt team. It's 4th down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now he takes off. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, it's Watson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Again, it's Watson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Lions build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Rams offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently #1 in the league in receptions. On play action, Allen. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
3rd down, 3 to go. Allen. That is caught, finding Higgins. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Higgins sent in motion. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
11 yards for number 11 and a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too...
And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, L.A.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Watson. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Off play action, here's Watson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they could...
And he's into the end zone. Jermaine Burton, touchdown Lions. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Allen going to throw again. This throw left side caught by Kittle. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Pressure gets there. And down he goes.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than with some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On 2nd down, Allen. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Rams. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The connection made to Aiyuk. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Leads to 3rd and 6.
They'll put Aiyuk in motion. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field, and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Punt team headed out for the Rams. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That's to the right side for Burton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Motion man, set right. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's Burton. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Here's Cook. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Over the middle to Aiyuk, complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Watson now on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24. Here's Allen to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To throw again, it's Allen. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a designed run. It's Allen. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. First and 10. Slot man in motion right. On first down, it's Watson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. They're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Watson to throw again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deshaun Watson. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Number 85, George Kittle. A gainable down on the play. And the Rams first down.
Now Allen on 1st down. Godwin working the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And it looks like they're going to get a 14th win on the season, cementing themselves as one of the favorites to win the whole thing. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Allen. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Over the middle, that's...
A gain of 15. And the Rams first down.
On play action, Allen. He'll air one out for Higgins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here is Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again. It's Allen. got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Play action. It's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A design run here for Allen. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 34-yard line.
A carry for Cook. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run with Cook. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On 2nd down, Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run out of the gun with Cook. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.